Hi guys, this is Shiru from the family kitchen. Today I have a recipe called a simple rice recipe. For this recipe is very easy and I'm gonna be walking you through what I'm gonna be using. So on my plastic bowl I have my chopped celery, I have my ham, I have my tomato, I have my chopped cucumbers, I have my white carrot, that's my white onion, I have my garlic, I have my salt, frozen peas with some carrots, black pepper, soya sauce, oyster sauce, my brown sugar, these are beef stock, olive oil, my white rice is the major, and I have my spatula. On the other side I have my cooking machine which I'm gonna be using, and I have my scurry. So this recipe is very easy to do, and I'm gonna be doing a sauce for this recipe. So first of all we're gonna do the ingredient which goes in the machine, and then we're gonna do the sauce later on. So the first step I'm gonna do this is to hook up my cooking machine. I'm gonna be hooking up this with the socket. Already hooked it up, and my first ingredient to go in will be my rice as the major. I'll put it in. As you can see, I just let it be in. That's my rice. It's just 2 cups of rice. And my next thing to do is I'll add my celery, and I'll make sure the celery goes in. As you can see, I'm adding my celery. You can you can start with ham, you can start with your tomato, or you can start with celery or cucumbers. Any can do, as long as you know what you're doing. All gonna go in. So my celery is in. Now I'll take my tomato, I'll insert it on the center. As you can see, I did put it in the center. And then I'm gonna add my ham. It's gonna be on the side with you. It's gonna be on the side. As you can see, I'm adding my ham. And I'll add a little bit of my cucumbers, because I'll add a little bit of cucumbers, and I'm gonna still use these cucumbers to do the sauce. So as you can see, I did add my ham. My next ingredient to go in will be my my frozen peas with some carrots. Remember, this tomato, it's supposed to be on the center. So I'll add it in, and I'll use my spatula. I don't want to mix them, but I want to make sure everything goes to be even. I'll show you through what I did. You can see inside I have my ham, I have my celery, I have my tomato, and I have my peas with some carrots, and I have my rice in. And I'm gonna add my olive oil, just a little bit of olive oil. So this is my olive oil. I'll add a little bit on top. So I did add my olive oil. So that's my olive oil, and I'll add a little bit of salt on top. This is my salt. I add a little bit of salt and a little bit of my black pepper. Just a little bit, a pinch of black pepper. And then that's my black pepper. So my cooking machine is already set. We're gonna let this cook until it's done, and I'll show you when it's done, when we're gonna be back to do our sauce. so I decided not to put the cucumbers in, so I can use them to do my sauce. So it's all the same. That's all about that simple rice. And let's cook this. I'll just drop my top and push on my cooking machine because I'm doing the white rice. I'll push it in. In, and then I'll already cook. Have to transfer this to a different socket, and then I'll just roast this as we did, and then I'll push the white rice because I'm cooking the white rice until it turns on, until this turns red. So I push in. As you can see, I did turn it on to a white rice, and we're gonna let it cook. We're gonna let this cook until it's done. It's gonna beep when it's done, and I'll be ready to pull the top out, to open up the top, and I'll show you when it's done. So we're gonna be back to do the sauce. Let's wait until it cooks. Bye bye. I'll show you when it's done. So we're gonna be doing our sauce, which gonna go in that simple rice recipe. So as you can see, I have my carrot. This is what I'm gonna be using. So I'll slide my carrot to my stove, and then from there we're gonna keep doing our sauce. I'll show you. So on my bone, you can see what is remaining is only the white shard, my garlic, my cucumbers, my oyster sauce, my soy sauce, oyster sauce, and my brown sugar, my beef stock, and my olive oil, my spatula, and my black pepper, and a salt. That's all, because every other ingredient is inside the cooking machine. And so we're gonna go to our stove and we're gonna start cooking this. Let's do it. So as you can notice, my carrot is on a stove, so I'm gonna add my olive oil. I'll add a little bit of my olive oil. I already added my olive oil, and I'll put a top on it. And then I'm gonna take my plastic buns. So what goes in next is my white shallot and my garlic. So as you can see, my olive oil. Now I'll add my white shallot with my garlic. I'll just let this cook until they're golden brown. And next, we're gonna be adding our cucumbers. And from there, I'll show you. So let's cook this until they're golden brown. Now let's just see when they're done. As you can see, I'll just see my shallot and my garlic, they're golden brown. So the next thing to go in is my cucumbers. And the reason why I like cucumbers is because you can eat them the way they are without even cooking them. And alright, sometimes to cook them, and that's it. I just like cucumbers. So I'll just give it a toast to make sure everything is cooperated. And the reason why I like doing the simple rice recipe is because I gotta do this sauce. So it's up to you. If you wanna change your ways of cooking and the way of eating your dish, so this is the way you go. So alright, so see, we're gonna let this sit for a minute or two. Now I'll show you when it's done. When you're ready to add our sauce, our brown sugar, and our beef stock. So let's just see. So this is the way they will, right? This is the cucumber, the garlic, and my white shallot. So I just let it cook for a minute or two. So the next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my oyster sauce. As you can see, something has changed. And I'll add my soy sauce goes in, and the next thing which gonna go in is my brown sugar, and I'll give this a very nice toast. But most of the people like adding water. So as you can see, I'm making a very nice sauce. So when my rice is done, my simple rice, when it's done, I'll add this sauce in, so to make it have the best taste ever. So as you can see, this oyster sauce, soy sauce, my white onion, my brown sugar, and my garlic. So these are the results for that. And I'll add like one, let me say a half a cup of my beef stock. It's called a beef stock or a beef boot. I'll add a little bit. And the reason why I like doing and the reason why I like cooking with the chicken stock is because if y'all don't have any beef and you add this stock in, it gives y'all the flavor of the beef. And we're gonna be doing videos of doing all this stuff. So first of all, I like using things, or even if I don't use things, before I show y'all how to make them, you will be familiar with what I'm talking about. So this is my sauce, which is already done, already boiled, and everything cooperates. And when my rice is done, we're gonna let this baby go in, and it will be good to go. So I'll show you when everything is done, when we're gonna get this sauce inside that cooking machine and let them cooperate, and the food will be ready to be served. So thank you for watching, and I'll show you when everything is done. So that's the sauce. We're gonna wait for the rice to cook as this boils and everything works very nice, and I'll show you when everything is done. Keep on watching. Let's just see. As you can see, our machine already beeped, so we're gonna open. Okay, we're gonna open up, and I'll show you how my simple rice looks. You can see this is the celery, this is the ham, this is my frozen peas, and my tomato. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use my spatula. I'll just pinch in the tomato. As you can see, I already pinch in the tomato, so I'll just pinch in and give all these a quick mix. I'll just mix them. What y'all see on top is our black pepper. We're gonna mix it. These are celery, our ham, our frozen peas with some carrots, and our tomato. So you can tell I already pinch in my tomato. This is a very nice food. This is a simple rice recipe, and when I give them a good mix, it will be time to add our sauce. It's already mixed. Our tomato, our ham, our celery, they're already mixed. As you remember, we did our sauce. This is our sauce: soy sauce, some brown sugar, some cucumbers, a garlic, and some white shallot, and our oyster sauce. So this is gonna go in. I'll add in our sauce, and then I'm gonna give it a nice toast. I already add our sauce in. That's our cucumbers, our white shallot, our garlic, oyster sauce, brown sugar, and soy sauce. So I already mixed them nicely so the sauce can go in. As I use my spatula. So we already mixed our simple rice recipe. So the only thing remaining, I'm gonna serve this. I'm gonna use my serving spoon, and I'll serve it in a plate so you all can see how exactly it really looks. So these are simple rice recipe. It's very easy, less time consuming, and that's it about this rice. So as I can show you closer, that's how it look, and it's ready to be eaten. So anytime you're doing any recipe rice, you don't have to do it so plain. You're gonna add it like a tomato. That's it. You can add celery, you can add the frozen peas or anything you got. So that's all about. So that's it about a simple rice recipe, and I can't wait to taste these babies. I'll taste it and let you know. This is the best recipe ever, and you'll need to try this for your family, for your friends. Thank you all for watching. Please check these videos for you to do these recipes. You'll need them. And thank you for being on my channel. For those who have been supporting me, for those who have been there to subscribe my videos, please, if you watch this video or any of my videos, please remember to subscribe on my videos. I'll really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and bye bye. See you at Transformary Kitchen as we do more recipes. Easy peasy, ready to be eaten and ready to try. Thank you so much. Bye bye.